Two B's that go best together. I'm talking about beer and barbecue. And guess what? We have a whole week just for this. Barry Ellwanger from Motorworks Brewing and Dr. Barbecue are here to give us the dish on Tampa Bay Beer Week and an event that I'm learning is pretty awesome because you guys are collaborating. First, welcome back to both of you. How's everybody?
Happy to be here.
So this is a win-win. We just came from talking about German beer. Now we're in here talking about Motorworks beer, which I know you always have so many exciting things going on, especially this week. Tell people what we're talking about.
Yeah, so this Friday actually kicks off Tampa Bay Beer Week, and we have events going for the next 10 days. So Ultimate Brewer starts this Friday, and then there's events literally every day. I know you're going to have Sean on this week as well to talk about FBG Fest.
Yes,
but there's hundreds of events going on all throughout the Tampa Bay area, and you know, it's really cool to be able to do some really inspired ones just like this one, where we sat down and did a legitimate pairing across the board, down to utilizing the beers in some of the dishes and utilizing some of the ingredients in some of them.
Okay, Doc, have we ever done beer before?
Personally, you mean?
Well,
or?
I mean here on air. I don't think we've talked about beer
No,
with
I don't
you.
think so.
So I'm loving this. I don't think of you as a beer guy. I think of you as a barbecue guy. So why did you want to jump at this opportunity?
Well, when Barry and his people called and said, you want to do a dinner with us, we were like, yeah, this is perfect for me, because now they have such interesting beers to cook with. We have like a daddle pepper. You know what daddle peppers are?
Do you think I know what daddle peppers are? Come on, Ray.
It's a pepper that they grow like in North Florida. It's like a real special thing. Barry knows more about them than I do. But cooking with that beer sounded good to me. And this is on our burnt ends. We're going to use some of their espresso beer.
Oh.
Now, he can give you the real names of those beers.
Oh yeah. So daddle is that we actually just call it daddle, but that's a type of pepper from St. Augustine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's this one right here. It's going to be nice and spicy. We have won a ton of awards for it. The U.S. Open we've won a couple of times, and it won at the World Beer Cup, which is the big one.
I was at least going to wait till you were done talking.
Oh no, we got to try it. We know how this rolls.
When he referenced it, I thought it was time to taste it. I got excited.
So Dr. Barbecue is going to use some of the daddle peppers that we use in this beer. We're giving him the raw peppers.
Woo!
He's going to use them in the barbecue sauce.
Okay, time out, folks. You tried to warn me. That has got a lot of pepper in it. Woo! That was good, though.
But it's got that chocolate to balance it out. It's got a lot of flavor. Really bold, really big flavor. And, you know, with the ribs and the kind of fatty notes to it and that big, meaty, you know, Maillard effect, if you will, it's just seamless. It's beautiful.
Woo! That is a good beer. That is really a beer you remember.
Beer, isn't it?
And, okay, let's go ahead and go to the next beer that we're talking about.
So,
a little more tame?
Oh, much more tame. So this is Midnight Espresso. This is our coffee porter.
Okay.
We roast the coffee for this at the brewery. Again, it's won a bunch of awards, and this is a mainstay. We've had this one in cans for years and years. It's out there in big, wide distribution. But really, really nice. Big, again, chocolate notes from the porter. These are both porters. And with the burnt ends, it's just going to play so nice. And I'll let you talk about the espresso that you used in the...
That is what I expected. Just a good, flavorful, solid beer.
Well, I like to cook with coffee and especially with beef. So like adding this to make a barbecue sauce for burnt ends was just perfect for me.
So I think we got to share details, though, because people, you get to try this for yourself. We're not just up here talking about this collaboration. Let's talk about the actual event.
You're looking at the wrong guy. Barry knows all the stuff.
It's going to be next Tuesday. Tickets are on Eventbrite, so you can go and buy those there. They're getting short on it, though, so go and buy them soon. And it's going to be a really cool night. There's 5 different courses. Our lavender ale, which has a cult following, is coming back around, and it's actually one that we're using in one of the dishes. So we're getting that package this week.
You might have to bring that back here, Barry.
I brought a can for you.
Oh.
But we're using some fan favorites and some new ones, and it's going to really expand the palate and let people have a wonderful, unique night.
So we've got information on the event. I'm curious. I'm going to send this one your way.
This one
when you do talk about food, you always think of like food and wine pairing. What are tips for food and beer pairing? Because that has become such a thing now.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's the same kind of things. You want similar flavors. Beef and that espresso is going to be a good fit. The acidity, that's not quite as erratic as in wine, I don't think, but it's certainly, you know. On the other hand, sometimes if we tell you this is going to be good with a piece of rib, it's going to be good.
I like that. Not as erratic as wine. Erratic as wine.
There's a lot of different kinds of wine.
This is true. Is it easier to pair beer with food, do we think?
Well, Barry might disagree because he's the beer expert.
I've done it both ways, and I've battled some Soms in a little Cicerone versus Som battle. That was a lot of fun when we did that. But you aim for similar things. So you try to, you know, match flavors or contrast flavors. So very much like you do with the wine pairing. But for me, I'll take beer over wine every day. I love me some wine.
There you go.
I can get frisky with some depth of flavor in beer.
You know what, guys? And again, this is all just kicking off Tampa Bay Beer Week, such a special week to celebrate all of the wonderful craft breweries like yourself and, of course, Dr. Barbecue. So let's go ahead, share that information one more time. Are tickets required? Good thing to get them, or can you just show up?
No. Tickets are required.
Okay.
It's a limited number of seats, and it will sell out.
Oh,
so.
I'm no question. It's a week from today, everybody, so make sure and get on that now. Guys, cheers to both of you. We're loving this collaboration here.